Hello and welcome to Realms Edge Gaming. I just wanted to talk about the article that was dropped yesterday, and it was all about the updates on Warhammer releases in 2021. In the article, it was saying all about COVID-19, Brexit, and kind of what that meant for the release schedule coming up, and for those people that are, in the EU. But at the very bottom of the article, this is kind of where I really wanted to focus. It was saying about, for Warhammer Age of Sigmar fans, you'll see the next Battletome and a bunch of incredible minis drop in February. Trust us, this one's a doozy. We'll even give you a sneak peek on Christmas Day. Stay safe and have a Merry Christmas, the Warhammer community team. And what I wanted to talk to you about was what we think this could be for the Battletome. And I kind of do have my ideas what it might be. Initially, I thought it was potentially going to be kind of like a new faction, but looking at the front cover, I think there are maybe some clues as to what it could be. So if we look closely at the image, we can see they've kind of got those circles and the lines coming off it. And I had a look at some of my other Battletomes, like the Gloomspite Gits, the Seraphon, and I couldn't see that kind of pattern on the Battletomes themselves, but I also had a look at my Morathi book from the Broken Realms, and we can see it has got that same pattern there. So I'm wondering if the next kind of Battletome, the next book that we're actually going to get, is the next Broken Realms expansion, the next chapter in the Broken Realms narrative. Now, yesterday, if you are signed up to the Warhammer community newsletter, you would have received your Broken Realms narrative short story that they released yesterday, and I think it was called In the Deep Dark Mountain. And don't want to kind of give anything away, but it really kind of spoke about the Siege of Excelsis, and kind of really leaned towards that. It was a really, really good story, a really, really interesting one. So maybe tomorrow what we'll see is in fact actually the next Broken Realms book, and that would make sense. It has been about 6 weeks since the Morathi one dropped, and I did a video predicting what I thought the next book would be in the series, and I kind of hypothesized that it would be Gordrak. I think tomorrow maybe be the second book in the Broken Realms narrative, titled Gordrak. I still think that is the case, and after having the short story about Excelsis yesterday, featuring Gargants and Ogres, I think it could be kind of a destruction one, a focus there, and that's probably what we'll see. Something else that was interesting was this. We've been given a few rumour engines recently, and what they were saying is on the 21st, you must have guessed some of these by now, right? Right? Here's another to get your deductive juices flowing. It won't be long now. And then on the 23rd, it says just 2 more to go. Are you excited to see what's been behind the curtain all the time? Here's another sneak peek fresh from the rumour engine. What could it be? So these kind of little hints and things are suggesting that we're actually going to see kind of new miniatures. That would be absolutely amazing. And I don't think it would necessarily coincide with the Broken Realms. When we had the Morathi one drop, it was just the Battletome. As far as I can remember, it kind of mentioned some named special characters, and we got some kind of battalion boxes, but there weren't any specific kind of models that were dropped alongside the release. So maybe we won't see the Broken Realms narrative one, and this will be an actual faction, a new one. I'm thinking back to when I did the video all about the Warband release schedule for Diachasm, and in March there was that kind of shadowy figure that was blurred out. We've had quite a few of these rumour engines that seem to be leaning towards death. Like, for example, on some of the swords, we've got kind of skulls. We've had kind of some tattered, what look like sails almost. Maybe this will be those kind of Soulblight faction in whatever form they're going to appear in. Maybe that will be what we'll see tomorrow, which will be absolutely amazing, and I'd love to see it. Against time with the Morathi book, The Broken Realms, there was that kind of shadowy figure that saved Van Bracht. which kind of hinted towards kind of it being the Umbranath, the shadowy dark elves, or potentially vampires. It said that Van Brecht saw the shadowy wings unfolding, crimson eyes staring into him, and then it flew off. Well, one of our rumour engines recently appeared to be kind of like a bat-like wing and a clawed hand. So, maybe we'll see something leaning towards there. But I'd love to hear your opinion. What do you think we'll see tomorrow? Do you think we're going to see a Soulblight faction? Or do you think we're going to see the next stage for our Broken Realms narrative? Do you think it will be Gordrak in the Siege of Excelsis? Or do you think it will be something totally different? A lot of these rumour engines could potentially be kind of humans too. Free Guild, we had another Broken Realms narrative which was leaning, I think it was called The Price of Treason, which was leaning towards the Free Guild and from their perspective. Do you think we'll be seeing some human faction for the Siege of Excelsis? I'd love to get your opinion. So if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so and dropping the video a like if you did enjoy it. But whatever happens, I'm sure it'll be fantastic. Games Workshop definitely seems to be on a roll at the moment, and I for one can't wait to see what they show us tomorrow. Hope you have a lovely Christmas time if you're listening, and hopefully we'll speak soon. We'll definitely probably speak tomorrow when they drop their release anyway, and we can talk about whether or not it was right. Have a lovely Christmas, and we'll speak soon. Bye.